Hi guys, it's Carissa. I just wanted to kind of check in with you guys. My blood test is on Tuesday. I've tested a few times and had negative tests, and I know the other day I made a really, really miserable video, and I wanted to take it down immediately after I posted it, but I'm gonna just leave it there because that was my life. That's something that happened. I'm just gonna leave it. But tomorrow I am going to get my hair colored because I don't know if you can tell, but I let it go a little too long, so it's almost all the color is gone. And my sister and I usually go, like if one of us isn't getting our hair done, the other one will go and just kind of hang out, and then we go to dinner afterwards or something. And our hairdresser is somebody that we've been friends with for a while. Our mother worked with her mother in the salon industry, and she got into that business, and we really love her. She's talented, she's funny, and she is just such a great person. And a few days ago, she posted a really sad status update on Facebook. And, sometimes people will write something really passive aggressive, or they won't give you the full story and they'll just say something about being sad. And I know that drives people crazy most of the time, but she basically posted a big laundry list of things that bother her on a daily basis, and she's like, I'm okay, but I just don't want to be okay today. And I feel like it's so easy to get completely engrossed in the TTC community when you are involved in it for as long as some of us have been, especially, that I don't mean to make it sound like we don't think other people have problems, or we don't think people's feelings matter because, whatever they're dealing with isn't as bad as what we're dealing with. By no means am I saying that, but I think sometimes it's surprising to know that a certain person that's in your life, that you only ever see the sunny side of them, to see something like that and not just hurt for them. Because, there's that popular quote that everyone is, fighting their own battle all the time. You don't know what people are dealing with. And it's so true. And so my sister and I wanted to, get her a little card or something to cheer her, just give her a little present when we see her tomorrow to cheer her up. And I felt like I wanted to share this with you guys. Maybe there's someone maybe it is someone who's TTCing, maybe it's you, maybe you would, get a pick-me-up from this. But we were at Target and I found this book. And at first I picked it up as a joke because of what it said on the front, and I thought it was just going to be a notebook, but it was the only one there. And it said, "Everything is going to be okay" on the front. And it was in the section that's near the gift wrap and the greeting cards, where you can buy little gifts. And the inside is a bunch of pictures. It looks like artists submitted, and people took, different photography pictures and put word art on things. And so it's all different, and it's a bunch of pages that have just all different stuff with really uplifting and inspiring messages. The front and the back of the book have just the word okay all through it. And I wrote her a note on the inside from us. And I also went through in a couple of pages, this might bother some people, but I thought, just based on the nature of the kind of book it was, that it was okay. And I wrote my own little handwritten notes on some of the pages, just to give it a little bit more of a personal touch. Some of it, and it's really cute, it's really funny too. I mean, some of it's kind of cheesy, but there's one here that says, it's got a refrigerator, and it says, "You're all I think about too." I thought that was funny. And then there was one that said, oh goodness, I'll never find it now, but it said something about, yes, value your time more than your money, with a picture of a piggy bank on it. And this girl she is just so funny, and she makes us laugh so much. And part of the reason my sister and I both will always go to the other person's hair appointment is just because we just enjoy being around her. And so I told her that, that's easier said than done, but sometimes it's totally possible, and time spent laughing is priceless, which is cheesy, but it's completely true. So I thought that was a wonderful book, and I like the idea of having something like this around where even if there's, a moment where you glance at it and just remember some of the stuff that's in it, it makes you happier. It was $12.95. And then the card we got her was this. It's really bright and like kind of almost offensively glittery. And it says on the front, hang in there, sometimes the prettiest flowers grow in the biggest pile of shit. So that's, and I wrote her a nice message in there. And we got her a chocolate bar and a little lip gloss. But I think that we are so good about keeping each other positive and uplifted, and I don't know how often all of us extend that to people outside of this community. And I'm not saying that it's not that we wouldn't think to, but if you take a moment and really think about what we all do for each other here, it's pretty amazing. I do want to apologize because in messing around with settings on my YouTube account, because for some reason I don't get emails anymore when I get comments from people. I don't get emails for new subscribers or for inbox messages. And because I don't get those messages, sometimes if someone makes a comment on a video from a while ago, I have no idea it happened unless I'm combing through to look for new comments. And I just don't do that. But the other day, I was trying to fix that email setting, which it appears I cannot do. If you know anything about that, let me know. But I figured out that I had inbox messages from months ago that I didn't know were there. And I really am so sorry about that. I don't want any of you to think that I was avoiding you or that I was purposely ignoring you. But some of you are still like sticking with me, and so I'm guessing that you didn't think that I was being rude or anything like that. Sometimes I can get bogged down and don't have time to go back and answer or reply to all of my comments, but I really like to when I have the chance, because I really want you guys all to know how much it matters to me to know that you're invested in my life and the things that make me sad and that make me feel upset, and you don't even know me. And I think that I spend a lot more of my time being upset than I should, even when I don't know I'm upset. You know, how sometimes you can just, in the back of your mind or just completely subconsciously just be really down and not know it. I guess that could be a lot worse if I didn't have all of you. So I just wanted you to know how much I appreciate you, and I hope that you can take a moment to reflect on just how great it is that the little things that you say to people, how much that matters. I really want you to know. So that's pretty much it. Everything's still the same. I don't know if I'm doing IVF or IUI next. I don't know anything, but I'm still moving forward. I'm still going to keep just trying, and the greatest days are ahead of us. They really are. So I'm going to just keep working towards those days, and I always need to kind of let myself get to a place like where I was in the last couple of weeks, because when I come out of it, I feel so much more grateful. I feel renewed, and I feel like I'm stronger for letting myself be weak, if that makes any sense. And I know some people don't operate that way, but I know myself pretty well by now, and I know that that does a lot for me. So that's really it. I will probably make a video for you and let you know how the blood test goes. For some reason, I'll tell you that. And if there's anything else going on going forward. One thing I do want to ask you is if you have a preference, and please let me know if you have a preference of how I do my videos. I know I tend to update after every single doctor's appointment, which may seem completely excessive to some people. Some of you might like it and might prefer it, but I know that some people are like, all right, I don't need an update every single visit, like every other day. So if you would prefer that I just break it up and like do once a week or every 2 weeks, or if you want me to keep it the same, let me know. I am looking into finding a new acupuncturist right now, and if I do start doing that, and if I get any more information from that, I'll make like separate videos on those things. But for the most part, for my monitoring appointments, I really would like to know if you guys would prefer to not be updated every time I have a transvaginal ultrasound. So just give me some feedback on that, and I hope everybody had a nice weekend and is doing really well, and I just hope all of you know how much you're loved, because you make me feel loved. And I guess that's what all of this was about, is just, I don't need to tell any of you to pay it forward, because you do it every single day, and I think that that is so amazing. And it's not often you find a group of women who support each other the way that we do, and do it so genuinely. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon.